What's up, y'all? It's your girl Toya Tell It, and I'm back with another video. This is the review of Tyler Perry Sistas, Season 4, Episode 11. The title of this episode is Fine Wine. So, we're going to hop right into it. And we start this episode off where we left off last week, where Calvin intruded on Sabrina and Brumman's date. And he rode up on Sabrina talking about, what's up? This what we doing? Why you had to lie? So Sabrina, she looking at him like she done froze up. And I'm just thinking in my head, girl, if you don't get up and check him like you should, like he deserved to be checked. So Brooklyn, he on the sideline telling Calvin, look, you need to leave. And Calvin was like, no, because I just thought that I'll, return the favor by interrupting your date the way you interrupted mine. So Calvin, he basically being very disrespectful because Brumman told him straight up, look, this is my restaurant and you need to leave. And Calvin did the total opposite. Baby. Calvin said in his mind, if you want me to leave, you gotta put me out. Because Calvin sat down, okay? Calvin sat down at the table with Sabrina and Brumman. Excuse me. And told Sabrina, uh, finished talking to Sabrina, said what he had to say. And bro, man, he's still on the sideline telling him, hey, this is my restaurant. I told you to leave. And so Calvin looked at him and said, oh, this your restaurant? Oh, he got money. He got money. And I'm like, Calvin really clowning. He really needs to go home. And Sabrina told him, like, look, we can talk about this later. And so Calvin, he went on and left. And by the time he left, Sabrina, she really wasn't feeling her date no more. So she was about ready to go now. But Brumman, he was telling her, look, I want you to stay. And I want you to finish enjoying yourself. Have another glass of wine and relax and, get back in the mood. So Sabrina, at first, she wasn't really feeling it. She was still saying that she want to go. But then she stepped to the side and called Danny. And she told Danny what was going on. And she asked Danny what to do or whatever. She was like, how did Calvin know where I was? Did you tell him where I was, Danny? And so I'm like, I don't think Danny told Calvin where you was. But anyways, and so Danny was like, that just happened just now? And Sabrina like, yes, girl, just now, 3 minutes ago. And um Danny was like, well, girl, get off the phone with me because that man gonna think you talking to Calvin. Like, hang up with me and go back over there. Like, bye. So when she hung up, she went back over there to check on Brumman, and Brumman, he got his head down, sitting there looking all sad, like he done lost his puppy. And he asked Sabrina, is he okay? Basically referring to Calvin. And Sabrina said, I didn't call him. And Brumman was like, well, it's fine. Honestly, I don't want you to feel obligated to be here. So I just feel like we need to hang this up. And so Sabrina was like, I don't feel obligated. I don't feel obligated. Like she's basically trying to enjoy herself now. So Roman was like, you sure? Because honestly, it seems like you basically have more feelings for that guy and you not really feeling me. And Sabrina was like, well, it's not like that. We're not together, but we are more than friends. And so I'm just like, I don't know how they do it these days, but if y'all are more than just friends, then I thought that that meant y'all are together, or it could just mean that they only have, they friends with benefits, or they have sex sometimes. I don't know what she meant by that, but basically, her and Calvin is not together. This is being classified once again for probably like the fifth, sixth time on the show. So why is he still feeling the need to roll up on her when she's out on a date, disrespecting her when Sabrina have not did this to him one time? It's really disrespectful towards Sabrina and it's unfair. And he needs to cut it out. And so now Calvin is back at Maurice, and Calvin is telling Maurice everything that just went down over there at the restaurant, and telling Maurice that basically he can't believe Sabrina, that Sabrina canceled their date, and then when he walk in the restaurant, he see her with another dude. Like that ain't right. And so Maurice he like, oh, and then he asks, well, how did you know she was at that restaurant, Calvin? Clearly, like I'm trying to figure out all these men stalkers on this show. And so um he said, I just had a feeling. And Maurice tripped me out. He said, oh yeah, women's intuition. I swear Maurice will not let up on Calvin at all. Ever since he spun around like a ballerina. Maurice been on Calvin's neck. Oh my gosh. So that's when Maurice was like, well look, that ain't my problem. And Kevin said, clearly, because your problem is right outside on the car porch, waiting on you to let him in. And Maurice said, I know he ain't still sitting outside. And Kevin said, yep. And then got the nerve to start considering that Maurice let him inside to stay the night. And I'm just like, Kevin, now why would you try to talk Maurice into letting Q back in this house? Let's not forget, Kevin, that Q robbed you first. And now you want to consider feeling sorry for him, letting him come sleep on the couch. Like, I see don't none of y'all learn y'all lessons around here. But anyways, so Calvin left to go to a straight bar. And Maurice said that he wanted to go too, but Calvin was like, nah, that ain't your type of party. And Maurice got the nerve to say, oh, yes, it is. That's where I pull all my men from. And I'm like, Maurice, you just ain't gonna learn. That's what's wrong with you now. That's why you don't never roll up on the right type of guy right there because you looking in all the wrong places. But anyway, so when Calvin left, Maurice went on and took Calvin up on his advice and let Q come back in, all because he said it was about to rain, right? So I'm just like, so hell, I'm pretty sure Q knew it was about to rain before he made a pallet on your car porch. So what are you doing? I mean, rain, go away. Go away, Q. Go away. Okay. So he let him back in like a fool. And Q sat down and started trying to smooth talk Maurice. Maurice, he basically he already up on game about what Q really trying to do, but yet and still his actions ain't matching his words because he's telling Q that you think I'm stupid. You think you finna come up in here and smooth talk a big girl and take all her money, but that ain't finna help. And so Q see that look, Maurice he already peeped the move. So I guess he tried something else. He started trying to distract Maurice by taking off his shirt, talking about can I take a shower? And Maurice was like, can you go strip in the bathroom to take a shower? You don't have to take your clothes off in my living room. And so Q went to the bathroom and then next thing you know, he gonna start asking for a towel after walking butt naked to Maurice's bathroom because he still kept stripping even when Maurice told him to stop. And he walked butt naked to Maurice's bathroom and then get in there and ask Maurice to bring him a towel. You know what you're doing. You know that Maurice is weak for you, and I don't even understand why. We don't even understand why. I'm sure Maurice don't even understand why. So now Back over at the police station, Jake comes to pick up Zack because he done paid the money for Zack to get him out, and Zack gonna pay him back. Which I don't even understand why Zack agreed to doing that, because I really wouldn't agree to doing anything until we get the DNA results back. Period. Y'all not finna make no fool out of me. No. And so Zach come walking out the police station thanking Jake for picking him up and coming through for him and telling him that he gonna pay him back or whatnot. And he told Jake that the police lost his phone, so they trying to find it. So can he asked Jake, can he use his phone to call his girl Fatima and let her know, what has happened, where he been all day. And so he was like, "No, never mind, because she not gonna answer from no unknown number. I mean, from a number she don't know." And I'm like, why you won't just text her from Jake's phone and be like, "Hey, baby, this is Zach. Answer the phone or call me on this number right quick." Text her and let her know what has happened and let her know that you on the way or something. Like, why are you not utilizing your text messages? Why ain't nobody utilizing their text messages on this show? Because Sabrina got up to go call Danny. She got up from her dinner date to go call Danny when she clearly could have just texted her at the table. But I don't know. Anyways, so now back over there at the dinner date with Sabrina and Brooman, they're still enjoying their date. And Brooman asked her if she wanna go dance. And she was like brushing him off at first. She don't really want to do it, but she went on and agreed to doing it, to going to go dance, because she said she haven't danced in a while. And he really wanted to take her to dance. And he was like, "We are like animals. We are creatures that can sense the wow, love, passion." And I'm like, I get where you coming from, bro, man. Like, I'm liking your energy right now, but I think you need to consider putting that bottle of wine down for a little minute. I mean, dang. Because Sabrina had already said, like, I mean, I don't know what's coming in between us tonight. I mean, it seems like this is coming in between us tonight. This wine is coming in between us tonight. And I can tell, bro, man, he really buzzed up. Like, he's feeling it right now. Like, he done got to talking about the birds and the bees. And so now, she decided to go dance, and because first of all, bruh man started telling her, "Say yes, say yes," and I'm just like, "Well, dang, bro, man, didn't you just say you didn't want the girl to feel obligated? But now you all in her face, say yes, say yes, say yes." But turn it into a song, why don't you? Because at this point, dang, you make the girl feel like she ain't really got a choice. And so, now Karen, she pops up over there at Andy's place to let her know that she just pulled up at Zack's place and Fatima was outside. And she talked to Fatima, and she basically, Karen, she losing her shit right now. And Andy looking at her, she like, "Are you okay?" And Karen say, "No, I'm not okay. It's Zack. Zack is in trouble. And I don't know how to get in touch with him. The police looking for him, and I've been trying to get in touch with him, and this and that." And Andy like, "Slow down. What is the police looking for him for?" "I don't know, but it gotta be something illegal, something he did that's illegal. You know he always doing something illegal." And Karen said, "Well, calm down. Well, I gotta help him. I gotta help him. We got a baby on the way. Do you hear yourself? I gotta help him, Andy." And Andy like, okay, okay, okay. But if you feel like he did something illegal, why are you so stressed out about helping him so bad? "Because we got a baby on the way." And so here she just everywhere right now. And Andy, she don't even know where to start when it comes down to Karen. So her phone ring. And Karen, she done went over there to answer Andy's phone. And so Andy snatched her phone from Karen. And Karen she peeped out the move and she was like, "Oh, is that Gary?" And Andy, she was like, yeah. So Andy sent Gary up. And so now Karen, she really in her feelings now. She like, "Oh, I done came over here to express myself, to vent to my best friend, and now you done just done sent this dude up, like you choosing him over me." And so Karen, she really in her feelings now. And I'm just like, I don't even understand why. Because on last episode, whenever Andy came over there to your salon to tell you, to vent to you about how Gary ain't gonna take the stuff back and she just gonna get Fatima to get a guy to sell it off. You didn't even look up at her to talk to her, Karen. You paid Andy dust and told her that you was busy. So whatever. But anyways, so by this time, Gary, getting out the elevator, walking in. Karen, she walking out. And Gary got the nerve to speak to Karen again. Why do you keep speaking to this girl? And you clearly know that she do not see it for you. And so she didn't speak back as always. But she over there fighting with the elevator. She mad. And she's so mad she about to break the buttons on her elevator. And so now Andy and Gary get in there. And Gary try to kiss Andy. Andy, she rejected the kiss. And they walk over there to go talk and basically have an old long, drawn out conversation about the same old, same old. Gary telling her that I just want us to get back to this love thing. I just want to love you, Andy. We need to stop this bullshit and this and that. And Andy, she agreeing to it, but she also let him know, like, look, Robin is coming into town. And I already told him that he can stay with me for a week. And so Gary, he looking like he about ready to squeeze the hell out of Andy again. Okay. So Andy needs to be careful. But Gary had to play it off. So Gary he held back his anger and he said, okay, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not really worrying about Robin because Robin can't love you like me. Robin don't know you like me. Robin don't know how to play with your mind the way I know how to play with your mind, Andy. Okay, that's basically what Gary's saying in the back of his head. And so Gary, he claimed he's not threatened by Robin, but I believe that he really is. Because he gonna ask Gary, when is he coming? I mean, yeah, he asked Andy, when is he coming? And Andy said, oh, I'm not gonna tell you that, Gary. Clearly. So you can have something plotted up in your blockhead. Boy, stop. And so Andy was like, I mean, Gary was like, well, what you cook? And Andy ain't cooking over there. Andy ordered something. So she told him, look, I ordered some dinner. We can go eat it. So they walked over there and they went and had dinner. And so back at the police station, Zack and Jake is still waiting on his phone. And so while they waiting, Zack bring up Gary. And Jake was telling Zack that Gary, he really is a good dude. Like once you get to know him, he really is a good dude. So Zack was like, how long you been knowing him? And Jake said for 7 years. And uh Zack was like, well, I don't know about all that, but I ain't fucking with that dude. And so Jake was like, well, I mean, if it make you feel any better, my girl, she thought the same thing, but she had to get to know him for herself, and she actually trusts Gary now. And I'm just like, what did they have to do with anything? But okay. And so Zack, he still ain't trying to put no trust into Gary, and I don't blame him. And so he asked Jake if he can go get his phone for him. So Jake went in there to get Zack's phone so he can go ahead and call Fatima and get up out of there. But so now Karen, she done went over there to Danny's spot now so she can go vent to Danny about Zack. So she walking down, blowing Danny high, talking about I don't don't know what's wrong with me. I can't move on. It's Zack. It's Zack. I gotta see him. I gotta see him. Maybe I don't need to move on because we got a baby on the way in. It's Zack. It's Zack. And she clearly told Danny, she was like, but I don't want to see that woman though. And Danny was like, Fatima, and she said, I don't care what her name is. I don't like that bitch. And and so Danny said, no. And she was like, and why y'all want me to like her? Why y'all like her? Why y'all like her so much? And so Karen, she really losing it. She really in her feelings. She don't know who to be mad at. She don't know where to lay her emotions at right now. Her emotions is up and down and all around. And Karen just don't know what to say or do right now. She talking out her head. She talking outside of her neck, and she's acting very delusional. And Danny told her the truth. Because she was like, he loves me. Zack loves me. And I'm going to get Zack back. I'm going to go and get my man. I'm looking like, Karen. Now, I've been over here rooting for you. Now, I'm going to need you to have some sense if you want me to keep on rooting for you. Because right now, you losing it, baby girl. You losing it. Calm down. And now she finna tell my flying over there going to go get Zack back. I got to go get Zack back. Girl, you gonna fly over there and make a fool out of yourself. Because right now you acting insane. Zack have told you, I don't know how many times so far on this show, ever since the breakup, that he done told you that he done moved on. But he still love you, but he done moved on. And y'all not getting back together. So now, why is you not getting it through your head, Karen? All because, because y'all got a baby on the way. No, like, don't keep being dumb. And tell myself, but he done changed, Danny. And said, you really think so? He done changed for Fatima. But if he was still with you, Karen, Zack would be the same Zack. And that's what Danny told her straight up. She didn't want to hear, but Danny sure put that bug in her ear because that's what she needs to hear. And so now over there at Fatima, over there at Hayden spot, Fatima done pulled up with a bag. And then put dents all in Fatima, all in Hayden's car. Then bust all four of his windows out. I'm talking about, and she talking shit while she doing it. She don't give a fuck about no neighbor, no none of that. No police, no none of that. Hayden come outside. He's talking about, damn, I'm about to call the police. And Fatima said, yeah, go and call the police because you sure gonna need them when I get done with you. And so now she pointing the bat at Hayden, chasing him around. Talking about, yeah, you done tried me too many times. Then chase Hayden all the way inside of his house. Just to find Gary at the front door. And I'm like, now I thought Gary was over there having dinner with Andy. Now all of a sudden he at Hayden's house. Excuse my background, y'all. My daughter in the kitchen. I don't know what she's doing, and she really needs to go to bed because she got school in the morning. She took a long nap earlier today, and now she up. But I'm finna lay her back down. So excuse the noise. But yeah. So Fatima over there about to catch felony charges, y'all. Now, I'm pretty sure even if Hayden do call the police, Fatima not going to jail in Tyler Perry land. But in the real world, Fatima, her mugshot gonna be side by side with Zack down there in Fulton County. Period. She done came through and damaged the hell out that man's property. And so when she spotted Gary in Hayden's living room, she froze all the way up. She like, what in the what? And now you know she finna go call Andy and lace her up about this. Let her know that Gary and Hayden is working together. They partners, baby. So be careful. Y'all. And what y'all think? Y'all think Hayden gonna call the police on Fatima for real? Drop down in the comments to let me know. Because that would be funny. But anyways, that was all for now. I don't think I left anything out. If so, I'll be back to cover it. But until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl Toya Tell It. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And also hit that notification bell button so you'll know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great night.